synced. We've been synced.
Yeah.
Jack sinking. Jack sunk.
Yeah, you told me to sink.
And
Fuck,
you
hang
sunk.
on.
You
I
sunk.
Hang on a minute. Oh, I'm back.
he's almost back up.
He's okay. He needed a
What a
nap.
way to start a podcast.
What a way to start a
bro.
podcast. Like I can't believe we finally pulled you out of the hole there.
Jeez.
You were slipping in and
pulled me back up. Cheers to that, buddy.
Yeah, fucking cheers to that. Cheers to 30 episodes.
Cheers. Cheers,
30
baby.
fucking episodes. I told you I'd be dead by now, Cam.
Yep, and you're not dead by 30, and there we go. You said don't let the podcast get to 30 episodes, but I've let you down. But at least you didn't let me.
You've let me down, but exactly, you did say I wasn't allowed to die.
Exactly. So you didn't let me down.
So here we are.
Okay.
No, exactly.
But I will make up for it with you because I do have I have a story ready to tell you. Personally, I asked the person for blessing.
Well, I was gonna say, do you want to just talk about this real quick? Because we've been gone for a little while, and then we can get on to the story.
Yeah, we can get into the story after that. Yeah, where have you been?
Because I think where have I been? I've been quitting my job. Mm-hmm. No longer a liquor store boy.
Based, yep.
Thank you, everyone. Based, thanks. No longer working there. No longer feeling terrible about my life. So that's pretty pog, right?
That is very pog. I would have to agree. That's pretty pog.
How about you guys? What have you guys been up to?
Well, I'm back in Toronto now. That's a thing.
True. Yeah, you haven't done a podcast since you moved back.
I have not done a podcast since I moved back. So yeah, I'm back in Toronto.
How does it feel? Do you feel more creative?
I do.
In the
I
city
really
of
do.
Toronto?
I really do. It's nice to be back, and doing things, not stuck in the suburbs anymore.
Yes, it makes a difference. I've been noticing that,
oh really?
Especially with me working from home when I worked in a city before, the hustle and bustle is not in the suburbs.
It is not in the suburbs,
and the energy kind of you feel the energy around you.
100%.
And it's quiet energy up here. It's quiet.
It's very sleepy. Yeah. It's very sleepy. What have you been up to in the 6 months since we last saw you, Ginger? Because you were on the last episode of the podcast before we went on hiatus.
Yes, the last episode, talking about the beautiful glitter lizards. I remember that.
Good old lizards.
Well, I've taken a little bit of a break from the internet. The corporate world called my name. I answered. I said, hello, how are you? And now I'm starting to dive back into the interwebs.
Nice.
That's
the fun place to be.
That's the fun place to be.
I love it. It's too bad that, you know, you got to adult for a little bit, and then you're like, okay, I want to go back to the fun place on the internet. Right.
It's more poggers there. As you
way more poggers.
Need to make a bit of money. Okay, now I can go do my fun
stuff.
Yeah,
I can't say poggers in a meeting. I can't.
Oh, you can.
If I did, they'd say what? And I'd be like, sorry, my mic cut out.
If you did that, they would then learn what poggers meant, and they would start saying it more often, because they would be like, that ginger girl in the meeting, she said poggers, and that's just what the kids say now.
That's what the
kids
say.
And then they'd all start saying
We've got to write that into the script.
Maybe you could kill poggers. Maybe you have that power.
I might be able to kill poggers today.
Oh, really? Okay. Hang on a minute.
Okay, so my story. I made sure to get the blessing of the other person involved in this story. So I am allowed to tell this story. So long as I give the background to it. So for anyone who follows me on Twitter that's listening to this, I think it was I want to say
What's your Twitter for the people who don't?
Unlike metal, everywhere on the internet. But I think it was on my Twitter at some point. I tweeted, I think it was like a parody of one of those, you're texting her goodnight. I'm saying poggers as I fuck her or something like that. It was something along that line.
Oh my god!
What? It's like you're texting her goodnight. I'm saying poggers to her while in bed or something like that. Something really stupid like that.
That's like that Wilbur Soot song, dude. Have you heard that one? It's like. What does he say? She's in your bed and I'm in her Twitch chat? That's the one.
So
there you go.
So I tweeted that, and then so anyone who doesn't want to hear about my sex life, skip to whenever I just said. So I was seeing this girl a month or so ago, and so she followed me on Twitter, and she saw that, and she I think she said, why the fuck would you tweet that? And I'm like, I think it would be funny. She's like, okay, next time we meet up and one of us climaxes, they have to say Poggers.
Right.
So,
okay.
So,
Okay,
you know, we met up one time, you know, no one ends up saying it, and I completely forget about it, right? So it's a couple weeks later, I'm like visiting with her and all that stuff. We do, you know, the deed, and we get around to it, and I can't remember who it was that finished completely. One of us finished completely, and then so we're finishing up, you know, just kind of like standing there. And then she's like, oh, wait. She pulls me in for a kiss, leans back, and then says, Poggers, right into my eyes.
Dude,
Right into
I don't
your
like the way
eyes.
the world's going anymore.
Dude, this is the modern day version of I love you, saying I love you.
Exactly.
Truly. Did you just start
Poggers.
immediately weeping? You're like, Poggers!
You know what?
I
the
cry
fact
laughed,
that you
but yeah.
held the restraint to not say it, and then she said it.
Exactly, yeah. Well,
Good on her.
This one was
Well
particularly
done,
funny because the first time we met up, I also happened to take her virginity. And what was playing on in the background was a Moist Critical stream.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. Yeah,
Oh
you
my
told
God.
me fuck someone to a Moist Critical stream.
I took
That's
someone's
hilarious.
virginity to a Moist Critical stream.
Oh my
That
fucking
is so
god.
funny.
Who was it I had frozen on my fucking screen the other day? It was like someone on Conan. And I can't remember, but I had it paused because I started getting frisky with a girl. And then, look, I don't have permission to talk about this, so I'm just not going to talk about who it is. That's fine. I can talk, that's
You know,
fine.
Yeah.
Let's just say I might have had her like bent over my desk and looked up and just, I can't remember whose face it was.
We'll say
think
it was
like
Ludwig.
No, I'm pretty sure it was like Walter White, fucking Bryan Cranston or something like that on Conan. And I remember I paused it and he was just sat there like, and I couldn't. I was just like, okay, we're gonna need to move.
We need to turn around.
Go over here again.
New position.
Yeah, yeah. So it was awful.
What's some like
Oh,
weird
God.
background noise or just something that has been on the TV that you've like done it to? Like, is there any that
I've
like you
told
stand
the
out?
one-
You're like, whoa, that was fucking
Definitely Moist
weird.
Critical. Definitely Moist Critical.
Moist
Yeah,
Critical?
Moist Critical.
Because it got turned into a video too. That was the funniest thing. Is like I was watching his stream highlights like a week later, and I saw the video and immediately was just like, "Wait,
Were you in it?
I wasn't in it. I wasn't in it, but I think
This
I did,
is where I finished.
I think I did type
This
in.
is the spot.
I think I did type in his chat that I just had sex to this stream.
That's so good.
I love
that
that.
so much.
That's
Weirdest
amazing.
background noise though.
Well, I've told it before, but the one about the Peter Griffin falling over in that episode of Family Guy.
That is a
and
good
going,
one.
"Ah," for like a solid minute. Yeah, we both laughed in each other's faces on that one. That was pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know. I did I tell you I slept with someone while Chef was on the other day?
Oh,
Cam?
beautiful. That's beautiful. You did not, but
Finally,
that's truly beautiful.
Finally, we got there. Ginger doesn't know the backstory. Ginger, have you seen Chef
I have not.
by Jon Favreau? You've not seen Chef by Jon Favreau.
No.
Before this is probably the start actually. When I look at my mental breakdown over the past year, I think
it
this is
all
probably where
lines
it
up
started.
with Chef.
It all lines up with where Chef started. And so what happened was I would come home from work and immediately turn Chef on. And I would either watch Chef or just sit there on my phone while Chef was on. And then I would take a picture of a random point in the movie and make a tweet about me watching Chef. Every night for, I think, it was nearly 2 months,
It was
right?
probably about 2 months, yeah.
Roughly around 2 months. And I watch Chef to completion every night. And I don't know why.
It was like every night.
It's not
It
a
was-
great film. It's just like...
No, what are you
It's a
talking
pretty
about? It's a
good
cinematic
film.
masterpiece.
It is. It's a beautifully filmed film. Hang on a minute.
Wow.
But
Jack,
it's
you have
not
such a
exactly
way with
the
words.
most thrilling story. Yeah. Exactly. No, I love the music in it. I think that's kind of why I liked having it on, was because you get like there's like a cover of, it's like a jazz band cover of, can't remember.
Jazz band?
It's like a Louisiana jazz band cover of, oh fuck, I can hear it in my head. It's like a swingy, he's driving along this road. People who have seen Chef are going to know this one. He's driving along this road, and they're all in the back of this food truck, and they're singing along to something. You guys keep going.
It's a jazz song? Oh,
yeah.
Man. I don't know.
I'm sure
I see it. I should probably watch it so then I could figure this out.
What? Chef Jazz. That's not what I want.
That's what I googled too.
Jon Favreau. There we go.
I was like, Chef Jazz song.
Chef Jazz song.
I'm like, okay, yeah.
Chef Jazz song.
Chef Jazz.
No, it's not. Chef Jazz.
Chef
My
Jazz.
apologies, guys.
We cooking up jazz tonight. That's what's on the menu.
What is this playlist? Fuck it. Chef soundtrack. Here we go.
You like jazz? It was nearly as loud as I was hoping it would be.
No, it wasn't I Like It Like That. It was... oh my god.
Like that.
I have found this every time I've searched for it, and now it's not even there.
Oh, dear.
Food seduction scene? No, that is a good scene. Tired of Being Alone is a good scene. Where he just has a skeleton. He has like a skeleton puppet that someone's using on the street, and he's just singing, I'm so tired of being alone, I'm so tired. It's really weird, but it's pretty cool. Jamiroquai, that's not Chef. That wasn't in Chef. Filthy Frank Chef song.
Oh my god.
That's not it.
That's it. That's the
We're
one.
not gonna... Hot Brat, Sexual Healing.
Oh,
Sexual
healing. Yeah. Hot just like an oven. Okay. So there was a cover of that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and then it's got like the trumpets.
Yeah.
I'm hot just like an oven. Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh, it's so good. I'm pretty sure I brought this up on the podcast before, so this is probably like the second time I've shouted out the Chef soundtrack on this podcast.
Who knows? It's been long enough that...
Yeah.
Oh
Someone
God.
watching from the start, maybe one day in the future, was just like, wow, they're really running out of
yeah, whatever.
stuff now.
Really love Chef.
You're just coming back and you're starting with something you already covered, Jack. Good job.
Listen, it's been 6 months.
It's been 6 months. I've forgotten everything I've done.
Oh my God. I mean, in those 6 months, I also found out, I think I told you guys about this, but we're like 2 degrees removed from Logan Paul through like the dumbest of things ever.
What was it through?
So I've talked about Stones, the Lord of the Rings fan fiction movie that I wrote in 8th grade and then actually casted for in 9th grade. And one of the people we had casted for it, I saw them pop up in my Instagram Explore page one day, like in the middle of this month. So I'm like, oh, I wonder what they're up to. And I find out that she's dating one of Logan Paul's best friends, and is part of his group.
No way.
Not the Vlog
Really?
Squad.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's David Dobrik.
Hang on, who's Team 10? Which one's Team 10?
I think that's Jake Paul.
That's Jake?
I think that's
Okay.
Jake Paul. But yeah, so I find out that...
Dude, can we, look, I'm just gonna call it out right now. Can we clickbait the title and just throw Jake? Look, we've mentioned him now.
Yeah, now that we've mentioned Jake Paul,
and Logan Paul in the
we can
title.
do that.
To the moon,
we can put the
baby.
picture
To
of
the
him
moon.
Our thoughts on Jake and Logan Paul?
We can put him in
my thoughts are...
What did Jake Paul do now? ...
We'll take that one the thumbnail he used for the End Life Forest from 2014. And just put him
No.
Oh no.
That one's outplayed. That's been outplayed. We need to. What's the new Jake? Is there a new Jake Paul or Logan Paul meme? They seem to fuck up every.
Yeah, they
few
always
months.
do. There's
What
always
have they been up
something.
to?
We can do it of him boxing and getting his
Gotcha
face
hat.
knocked into some shit. Actually, I hear he's doing pretty well as a boxer. So.
Oh really?
Isn't he's fighting tonight? I believe.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, I believe so.
We're recording on the 28th.
Mhm.
Yes, on the
August.
28th. I
The date
believe
of the
there's a
podcast.
Jake Paul is fighting this evening.
Well, I either wish him
Great.
the best or not the best, depending on how the public opinion on him is right now.
Oh, Ginger, you mentioned the Gnome Man, the bearded Gnome Man.
Oh, Mr. Keemstar.
Keemstar.
Mr. Keemstar, the most loved human on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
The most loved
The internet's favorite music nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god,
Yeah.
he was on the H. No, he wasn't on H3. H3 was talking about him.
Yeah.
He went on to I think Aiden Ross's stream, and immediately, as soon as he walks in, like everyone's face just like instantly frowns. Like he just like ruined the vibe as soon as he got in there. Started talking about how a band Ethan Klein.
He said something though that like, and all of their faces dropped immediately because I watched it.
Yeah.
And they were all smiling at first. They were like, okay, Keem's here, whatever. And then he looks at Aiden Ross and goes, you're in deep shit, dude.
Oh, it was about the gambling.
This crypto stuff?
This crypto stuff.
Just on his own
like
show.
that.
On his own show, he walks in and...
Middle of
Live.
thing, and he just like says that, like he's shaking his hand as he says it.
Yeah, he's like, oh
and
man.
everyone's face just goes, okay,
Yeah.
like, what is...
And
I
like
have
Tory
no-
Lanez is sitting there, and he's just like, who the
Yeah.
fuck is this guy?
Like, I have no
Imagine
context about what it was
imagine.
about, but it was just so weird.
Imagine being Tory Lanez. It's like you used to like you've been in like the rap bubble for fucking years or some shit, and you just like you have no idea who this man is, and this gnome-looking guy walks in and just points at the dude who's hosting the show, and it's like, you're in big trouble.
You're in deep
As
You
he's
have no
like rolling
context
a
of who
blunt,
Keemstar
just trying to
is.
vibe out.
And it's like it's also like it's all about body language as well. Like it was so like it wasn't even just that. It's he did this, dude. It was like he walks in and goes, "You're in deep shit."
Oh my god.
And then just
Right?
stares
like,
at
leaning
him.
into him
God.
to shake his hand and shit. And
And
it's
then there was, like,
I know you're having to like lean across something to shake his hand, but bad look, my dude.
Yeah.
Bad luck.
Like
And then there was just the most
say hello.
awkward, long silence after.
Oh my
Then he goes,
God.
I'm just kidding.
Oh
You just got
It's the
pranked,
thing,
son.
no.
You're just
sit
gonna
alone
trolled
and
on.
have a friendly laugh first before you like make a funny like meme joke.
Exactly.
Like that. Like, it's just, I get it, but it's
Oh my god.
Keemstar, man,
imagine
he
that
just brings everyone down.
Oh yeah.
He's just
Yeah,
the worst
he's
human
like,
being.
he's the only person I think you can look at and be like,
I love
Net
his
negative.
take on mental health. Yeah, exactly.
Oh
right?
my god, yeah.
His take on mental health.
he's
What'd he
modern day
say? I
TMZ
just-
though. He's
Would he
modern
say
day
I
TMZ.
just take a few sips of beer and then I feel better? That's what he said, I think. Yeah.
He basically said like, I've never had a mental health problem. I just, drink beer and believe in myself and shit like that. And it's like,
Oh?
okay, that's cool. That doesn't mean that like mental health problems don't exist, right? Like this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What
What kind of
fucking guy.
fucking weird take, bro?
Weird hill to die on.
Yeah, right. But it's
For
okay.
real.
He's fast as fuck. so
Exactly. You
Can't
can't catch him. You can't catch him.
Can't catch
Fast as fuck, boy.
him. Fuck boy.
This is what he sounds. This is what he sounds like when he's running away.
Fuck, baby. Fuck.
He's so
Yeah.
fast. He's so fucking fast.
He's so fast.
Yeah,
Zoom.
fast.
It's all his gremlin money.
Exactly. It just keeps him going.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck
Okay.
me.
he's richer than I will ever be.
Oh, yeah.
And you
Yeah,
know what's so
that
unfortunate?
man's got fucking bank.
And
Yeah.
he'll never leave the internet, which is the sad part.
Oh, he's a cockroach.
Even though
Oh, for sure.
there's
The
been
internet
so many
cockroach.
He's gonna have a fan
signs.
base.
There's
It's
so
everyone's.
he's gone through what, like 4 or 5 like channels that have all been banned. And
Yeah.
it's like, dude,
Yeah, he can't
I
actually
think
own
that
a
you're
channel.
the problem.
Yeah.
I
He
think that
legally
there's
can't own a
The
channel
problem.
on YouTube because he got like banned for like that like one
Oh
thing
yeah,
he did
he's
a million
banned
years
for
ago.
life.
And then it's just
Yeah.
like he's always facilitating it through other people.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's now on Snapchat. But like I think he's gotten banned on there now. I don't know.
I mean, getting banned on Snapchat is
Yeah.
it's like, oh no,
Uh-oh.
how will I
How
keep
do
up
you
with
get
my
banned?
Snapchat
Oh, I guess if
streaks
you have like
now?
a public Snapchat thing, that makes sense. But
Next platform, Facebook.
Facebook. Nah, he
Yeah.
would do great on Facebook. The boomers would love Keemstar.
Actually, I think you're right. I
he's
think
more
you're
of a
right.
TikTok guy.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Like I
I
think
TikTok would put up with his
Facebook boomers
bullshit
would
more.
love him, but like on TikTok,
Yeah.
he would like thrive off of the
That's
the negative
true.
like attention he'd be getting.
That's the thing. Like Facebook would be, I think, a more overwhelmingly supportive
Mhm.
place for him, but I think TikTok is a more controversial place for him, and so I think that's more where he fits in.
Exactly. He's
He
gonna
has
rile up
more
all
of-
the TikTokers.
He has the mentality age of
If it ain't yours.
of TikTok. So
Exactly.
the
He'd fit
TikTok
in perfectly.
audience. Yeah, he'd fit in perfect. I think he'd belong there. He'd be like, I
love-
found my people.
I still love him fucking, like, reporting on news about, like, the fucking D'Amelio twins or whatever the fuck they are, the sisters, whatever. They're, like 17 or some bullshit. And it's like, bro, this is literal high school drama. No one gives a shit.
Yeah.
The
It's
guy's
so
almost
dumb.
40 years old.
I know. Isn't he older than 40? That dude's like 50.
But the
He's
thing
like
is,
39, I
we
think.
can say this shit, but like he makes so much money off of doing it. So like, why would he stop? Why would he
39.
not do it?
Oh,
Because
exactly.
people
I don't
just let
blame him.
Fucking
I
do
don't
it.
blame him. If I was
Yeah.
making that much money off of just, like, reporting on bullshit
Right?
on the internet, I'd keep fucking going.
Fuck. I'll start a drama channel over like
Perfect.
kids' toy opening channels. It'll be really cool.
Perfect. Or you can just fight
But did
random
you know
people.
little Jimmy doesn't pay taxes?
See that fucking smile? That's the smile of a kid that doesn't pay his
Get my
fucking
popcorn.
taxes.
Unpopular opinion. Kids under 10 should pay taxes.
Pay taxes.
Little Timmy, tax fraud.
Little Timmy, the tax evasion specialist.
This fucking kid.
Oh, fuck.
Oh
I go to my
God.
pal, Little Jimmy. He knows some guys that represent offshore banks.
So now he's like full on, just like moving money offshore.
Money
Oh my God.
laundering Timmy.
Timmy's got a
Timmy's
bank account
it's like
based in
Boss
Panama.
Baby. Boss Baby goes to Panama, dude. That's what it would be.
Yeah, baby.
Son of a bitch.
Hell yeah, dude.
God damn it.
Fuck. I love my new soundboard. This is so much fun.
That's great. I need to download that shit.
Oh yeah, it's voice mod. It's fucking great. I can just like you
That's
got like
fantastic.
sound effects. Like we got like beautiful. It needs a little more reverb. It needs a little more reverb.
It was
But,
the
you know, it's
fart
good.
sound, dude. That was a fart.
We got what else we got? We got
Yo.
cash
Thing had an
register.
echo to it.
Money, money, money.
Someone's at the door. I can also fuck with my voice. So I'm sure you've seen this. Oh god, you can hear me fucking now. I'm sure you've seen this, but reverb and then distortion. Isn't it great? Isn't it great?
So great, dude.
I mean, I love it. It's just so
It's
cancer.
so bad.
Oh my
It's
God.
so fucking bad. Oh my god, I'm looking through.
Me is a
topics chat.
bleeding
And
alert.
I forgot that I've not talked about my graphics card yet.
What do you mean? Your graphics card?
How I got my graphics card back to Toronto.
Oh, yeah, what did you do with it again?
So
You
basically
fucking-
what happened is the graphics card did not travel down with the computer itself. So the computer went in a box that like it came in, and then basically everything but the graphics card stayed in there because I didn't want the graphics card like bouncing around and shit, right? So I took the graphics
Or
card
getting
out.
stolen in the fucking current market.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Christ. Yeah.
So I take the graphics card out, but I didn't have any anti-static bags. So I had my grandfather who used to work on like telephone lines back in the day and shit. So like he had he knows about fucking like how not to fucking static shock yourself and all that stuff. So I'm like, okay, like what should I do here? He's like, okay, take saran wrap it in saran wrap, and then take tin foil and wrap it in tin foil, and then you can just put it in a plastic bag. I'm like, okay. So that's what I did. Essentially-
Really, tinfoil?
Tinfoil.
Tinfoil sounds... Hang on, sorry. What was the... So it was GPU in plastic bag in tinfoil?
GPU in saran wrap in tin foil in plastic bag. So essentially,
A
it looked
lot
like a
of
brick of
plastic.
wood.
Okay.
It basically looked like a
Yeah,
brick of wood.
dude.
That's so good. Oh my
So
God.
I walk up to airport security, and the first
Yeah.
thing I do is open up my bag and say, "Here." I pull out this thing that has like the HDMI ports and shit on one end, but it's quite
Sir,
literally it's just
put it down!
tin foil. I go, "This is a graphics card. I'm
Yeah.
shipping my computer down. I have it like this so that it doesn't get damaged
Doesn't
from
break,
static shock."
yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, whatever. Just because of the tinfoil, I might have to open up, but it's fine. I'm like, okay, perfect. So I put it through. I also found out that your graphics card can go through the X-ray machines at the
Oh,
airport.
nice.
So if you
Okay,
needed to know
cool.
that, now you do.
There you go.
So yeah,
that
no,
was my question at the time. It was like,
yeah. What
Can
the fuck?
it,
Yeah,
or
can
would
it?
it
Yeah. So
fry
yeah.
something.
So I get through, and then they're like, "Oh, we just have to check this one item," and I'm like, "Okay, what is it?" I'm assuming it's going to be the graphics card, but they hold up my Xbox, and they're like, "We're gonna have to check this item further." I'm like, okay. You can't actually open up the Xbox. And so they're just doing a visual inspection of this dusty fucking Xbox. And like they spent
looking through the cracks.
Spent like 5 minutes on it. Like if you think there's gonna be drugs anywhere, it's in the bag.
It's inside.
Of shit with the tinfoil.
Right. I like the idea that it's just like they pick up an Xbox, tip it, and just a bunch of cocaine pours out.
Starts
like sugar just out the side.
Like,
we got you now, buddy. You thought you could keep it upright the whole time? Not today.
So yeah, they spent like 5 minutes on it, and they're just like, "Yeah, you're good." And I had to completely repack the Xbox in the bag. It's just like shoving it back in the middle of the airport, and it's just like,
just trying to be a gamer.
Just a gamer.
I remember coming home from Toronto, and I had to throw out like 3 pairs of jeans because I was
over the weight.
It was like over the weight by like 5 pounds.
Oh my god! I had to shift stuff around.
I had a TV in my luggage. I had this TV in my luggage.
Like in your suitcase. Oh,
that's amazing. That's amazing.
I know. It's like they were like, "Well, that's pretty heavy." I mean, if you took, I was like, "I'm not getting rid of a TV." And I just walked over the garbage and I started just putting pairs of jeans in it. I was like, "They're too fucking small. I'm fat now anyway." It's end of college. I put on so much weight.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah. All
it's
my
like,
jeans gone.
I don't think the jeans are what's adding to the weight.
In the end, it's just the TV.
Yeah.
Wait, so you just had a
need
TV? Wait,
anything
hold up. You had a fucking TV in your carry-on?
No, not my carry-on. In my suitcase.
How big is that fucking TV?
I don't know. Like, I want to say like 20-something inches. 28, 26, 28, maybe.
Okay, I could see that fitting. If you got enough bubble wrap, you know.
Uh-oh.
I'm kind of surprised it survived the trip, but I have nothing to shine my ring light off of yet. I gotta get like a green screen for over here. Give me like a background and shit. I also need soundproofing the foam. I think soundproofing the foam is the next thing I need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might even just move my whole setup. Like, I want to do that, but I'm like, I want to move my whole setup, like, downstairs. Number one, where it's cooler. Because I've been finding, I don't know if you guys lately have had this too, but my PC is running hot.
Yeah.
Hot as fuck.
Mine's not hot.
Mine's not hot.
There was
PC's hot, but mine's not hot.
PC's hot, mine's not hot.
There was one day our AC wasn't working here, and I was sitting here editing. And, like, I was breaking a sweat just sitting here editing. It was awful. Because I've never had my fucking computer run that hot, and I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Thankfully, I'm in a basement, so generally it's like it stays pretty cool.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go, because we have like a spare room that my dad keeps his drums in. It's not being used, and it's like tile on the floor, super cold, just like, and it's really soundproof because the ceiling is like wood. I think it's cedar. Because it's so weird. It's so weird. The people that lived here before had a hot tub down there. Mind you, it's a finished basement with carpet.
With carpet?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Hang on.
That's the most 70s thing I've ever fucking heard.
Hot tub, pretty cool.
It's carpet. Well, to be fair, okay, the room doesn't have carpet in there. It's tile. But, like, the rest of the basement is carpet. And you got a full-size, outdoor-size hot tub. Like, not just like a little tub. An outdoor hot tub. I don't know how they got it out of the house.
That's so...
I would love that.
Because it's narrow. They took it with them.
Wait.
How the fuck do you get a hot tub up a set of stairs?
Why?
That's what I'm saying.
Why would you go through all that effort and not just buy a new hot tub?
Yeah.
You have the...
That's what we were thinking. We were trying to figure it out when they moved out. Because when we first did, like, the open house, we first went downstairs, we're, like, at the basement, we're like, oh, it's so nice. And then we have this special room, and mind you, like, so hot. It was so humid in there. And you open it, and we're like, is that a
it's basically
hot
a sauna.
tub? It was basically
That's
a sauna.
amazing.
It basically was. So when we then came to this house, when we were moving, we immediately, if we just make a beeline downstairs, we're like, did they leave the hot tub? Did they leave it?
It's like the fucking hot tub fairy.
Yeah, we were like, did they leave us a special gift?
Oh my god.
And we go down there, it's not there, whatever. So
There's no hot tub in this house.
Me and my dad were just like perplexed. We're like, they've had to have like cut it, and they must have had to chop it in half.
There's no fucking
There's
way
no
you
way.
really
want
hot
you to have
tub
that
up a
hot
set of
tub.
stairs.
No, and mind you, and
how
also
did they get it in though?
That is also
I
a
don't
really
know.
good question.
Because my stairs, they're curved. They're like a curved set of stairs.
That makes it even harder.
That's even
I know!
worse.
And it's not like it's not a walkout. It's a sunken basement. There's no walkout or anything. It's like you have to take the stairs. I don't know how you
God.
and I'm not pranking. I'm not
It's
exaggerating.
not a prank, bro.
Full size
Not a prank.
outdoor tub. Like I don't know. It was so strange.
So fucked.
This reminds me of when I chopped up my couch.
You chopped up a
That's
couch.
right, I forgot
Yeah.
you did that.
I have like a 1-seater like brown leather couch, and I had a 2-seater next to it. But I was like, I want room for a green screen. I want room for like a bunch of other shit. I don't want my 2-seater anymore. But like, I don't know how they got it in here. I was at college. I have no idea how they got it in here. It's like out a door, down a hallway, around a small corner, and up some stairs where it's like a very small corridor at the top, and the door is immediately that way, so they would have to like get it in and down and around. And I was like, I'm not fucking around with this, so I hit it with an axe and chopped it up. And then my mom was like, well, how are you going to get rid of it? And I was like, I'll take it to the dump or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got lazy, and so I just chopped it up more, and piece by piece just put it in the garbage. So I didn't have to
just
pay
a little
for it.
project.
Just a little project. We had like half a couch sitting outside for a little while because we mowed the lawn and we couldn't put more in.
Jack was just not down for the game of live Tetris.
He was not
No.
up for it. He did not feel
I was like,
it.
I'm not putting fucking nails and shit sticking out of a couch in my car. I'm gonna scratch everything up. Fuck that.
Like a
that.
fucking
So,
dog
just
went through.
Bit by bit. Yeah. I think that might be the reason the garbage can broke. We had to get a new one.
Oh,
Well, it was
no.
worth it. Wasn't my car, so
Exactly.
I'm okay with it. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
True.
Not your issue. It's not your issue at that point.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god.
All right, we'll take a minute.
Yeah,
Let's
we'll take a minute.
minute.
We can take
God
Just because I don't
damn
have
it,
a
I'm
bot
such
set
a
up
walking disaster. I literally have a nosebleed.
yet.
Like,
Oh my god.
You okay?
yeah, I'm good.
Oh my god.
Falling apart at the seams.
Is someone like? Did someone hit you, Ginger? Are you okay?
Yeah, you're okay.
Like you go away for 5
My
seconds.
dog isn't nice as she gets older.
Okay, little Casey. Poor Casey.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Cassie.
Alright,
sorry.
it's drying up now. It's fine. Just sometimes it just goes a little.
Exactly.
That's fair.
Dude, my
Ginger hair,
parents
ginger
love
nose.
blasting the TV downstairs. Jesus Christ! I go down there, it's just.
You gotta get all those Survivor reruns in, you know?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. My dad usually is blasting his Ancient Aliens show.
Oh, beautiful.
He,
That's
Oh,
beautiful.
he loves that
I feel
shit.
like this isn't the first time we brought up Ancient Aliens in the podcast.
Really?
I don't think it is. Yeah, I mean, aliens is just aliens is. I was about to say this the sentence. Aliens is just fascinating. Wow,
They just, you
Fuck
know,
yeah,
they
them
just
a-
fascinate
them aliens,
me.
that
They
is
just
just fascinating. No, they are.
Oh my god.
Everyone
Fucking
keeps trying to get me
aliens.
on the ghost train.
Oh, you gotta get on the
lately.
ghost train. You gotta get on the ghost train. Actually, wait, one second. I got something that'll get you on the ghost train.
You got
Oh my
something that'll get
god.
me on the ghost
I
train?
love those ghost shows when they're like,
I've
if
talked
you
about
can
this
hear
before.
me, make a noise. And there's just a
Give me a sign. Oh, the batteries aren't working.
Wait, you have a.
Fuck.
Oh.
Oh.
That was supposed to be a cinematic
Hang on.
masterpiece.
Oh, what?
Karen,
It's a
get up and
9
try
volt
again.
battery? What the fuck?
What? Just so that it can go.
Yeah, this is my EMF meter, but this is an EMF.
Is it an
meter.
actual EMF
It's an actual EMF reader.
Holy fuck! How much was that?
I don't know. I was given it as a gift in like
That's
5th grade when I was
dope.
going through my ghost hunting phase.
Oh my god! That's
Wait,
so cool.
But
you had
it
a
also-
ghost hunting phase?
I did. I think I talked about this
We
one on the
played
podcast.
Phasmo for how long, and you never showed me this?
Well, it was because it was here the whole time.
It was here the whole time. Right. It was in Toronto. Okay.
Otherwise, I would have pulled that shit out so much sooner. But yeah, no, I have.
Mhm.
So it actually also works really well for finding electrical leaks, where it's just like, so like if I were to hold it up near here, it would probably be going fucking crazy, because just of like all the shit
Mhm.
coming off of here, or like So I don't know. I don't know if this is a thing for everybody, but I can hear like frequencies when it's leaking out of fucking like power bars and shit. So I used to have one here I couldn't use at night because if I plugged in anything to charge, it would just go.
Oh yeah.
So if I held that up to it, it would be going
before.
fucking nuts.
Right.
If it had a
Shit,
working
that
battery.
Huh. That's it. Wait, so you can hear the frequencies of electricity?
Oh yeah. It's
This is why he's so good at his job. He's an
Exactly,
electrician, by
exactly.
the way, chat.
You
Oh,
can
no,
just
it's
go.
fine. Actually, I got a job
I
story to
hear
talk
it.
about that I can do here. I finally have a job story to talk about.
Job story.
Wow.
Job story.
So I'll give like the like a basic.
Yo, you get all those
background here.
people fired yet?
Oh, this is that
I'm
story.
kidding. What?
No.
All right, go on.
So what I'm doing right now is like work with baseball in Toronto. And one of my
He's
jobs.
kind of a big deal.
One of my
He
jobs
works for some minor team in Toronto, you know.
that minor baseball team. That's well, it's not for them; it's for the league they play in. But
I guess.
so one of my jobs is to bring headsets to the umpires when there's like a call. So it's like a close call and like one of the teams challenge it. Is it I bring them the headsets. And they're in this
I saw
like
those
bag.
pictures and I was wondering what you were doing.
Yeah, so
all I saw was you, because I couldn't see the first thing of what you were holding. And then I just saw you walking with a pair of headphones and I was like...
Three pairs of headphones,
right, he works.
actually.
I was like, oh, right, he works for the league. Okay, that makes sense.
So basically what they are is when there's a close call and they need to challenge it, they call the head offices in New York. And then the umpires talk to them like, oh, what's the call? What's it look like? And then New York tells them what it is. And if it goes the home team's way... I get cheers. They're all so happy I went out. These one guys sitting next to me thought my name was Dan. So the entire game they were yelling, get Dan in the game, get Dan in the game anytime there was a close call.
Thank you, Dan.
And I'm just sitting there laughing because like I said, oh, my name is Cam. And they're like, yeah, Dan.
like, who
Oh,
the
my
fuck
buddy
is
here's named Dan.
Dan?
I'm like, yeah, I'm
Fucking
Dan.
go, Dan!
So one of the games, it's the first game I'm working. I walk out there. Second game I'm working, so this is the second review. I walk out there, have the headphones ready. I hand one to the first umpire that comes to me, who's at the first base. He puts his on. He's fine. He can talk to New York. They can hear him. He can hear them. I hand them to the next guy that comes up, which also happens to be the crew chief and the home plate umpire. I hand him his, and he goes, hello, New York, hello. And then he turns and looks at me. He takes them off. He's like, I can't fucking hear anything. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, I've tested these. I know they're working. So he takes them off, and immediately one of the earmuffs just falls off. While we're live on national television, I might mention.
Oh my god.
So one of the earmuffs just
That's
falls
so
off on
good.
the ground in between the two of them. I just kind of look down. I'm like, oh, fuck off. So this is always why you have a backup
Wait, hang
set.
on. So is that on TV?
It might be.
Oh, shit.
It might
That's
be when you
incredible.
take it off and just see an
Yeah.
earmuff fall off. But I just
Let's
see
see that in
I love the
super
idea
slow
that they're zoomed out
motion.
enough and you just see you go, oh,
it.
shit.
Oh shit. So we
Stomps his
have
foot.
we have a third backup pair with us. So I immediately just grab that and I'm like, use this. And he's like, hello, New York, and then they can talk and all that shit. So like after the game, I go back to like our control room and shit because they can hear them through there. They're like, what happened? It's like he put on the headphones and he just couldn't like hear them. And they're like, well, we could hear them trying to talk to him here and him trying to talk back to them there and them acknowledging him. So and the best part is like right after he did it, I rechecked the headphones
because it was just the ears though, right?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have been the mic.
So I rechecked the headphones immediately after, and I'm able to have like a full conversation with New York, no issues. So I'm like, what the fuck happened? So I still don't know why he couldn't hear New York.
It was the ghosts, man. The
That's
ghosts.
so weird.
It's the ghost.
But wait, hang on, was it just the pad fell off or what?
Yeah,
fell
so
off?
there was like a hard, like kind of like cardboard thing in there that held it in place. So
Right.
he takes it off, the ear pad falls off, and this thing just snaps in half. And I'm just like,
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
like, oh, that looks great. That looks great on me right now.
Oh my
So
god.
it's like,
that's great.
and this is like the
This
second
is gonna
time.
put my career on the
It's like the
map.
second day of work too. So I'm just like,
no.
this is great.
I remember you.
This is awesome.
I remember
Well-
you telling me you're like, oh, I'm kind of stressed, and like, going back, all those jitters going back, and I was like, yeah, you'll be fine, dude. You'll get right back into it. Nothing will go wrong.
Second
Don't even
day.
worry about it. Second day.
Dawn of the
day.
second day.
2 days later.
God, I need to add that to my fucking soundboard.
Yeah, there you
2
go.
days
2
later.
days later. Oh my god.
I've clipped so much in this, by the way, so enjoy that.
Beautiful. I love it. But
Yeah.
that's what Audacity right now, but maybe something later because I'm still not sure. Audacity turned into spyware while we were gone, allegedly, so I'm not 100%
Did
sure.
it?
No, I think it's okay now. I was
okay.
reading up, and I think it actually got squashed.
Ah, good.
I think it was a
This is
rumor that
good.
got squashed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would, because you know what?
Audacity,
It's
I
funny,
apologize
we
for
were-
disparaging you. Please don't sue.
Audacity.
We love you.
Not
Mwah, mwah.
spyware.
Not
OnlyFans. Not banning porn.
No.
We
what else
love
we got?
Xi
Everything's
Jinping.
fine.
We love our glorious
I
leader.
love Xi Jinping.
We love him. Yeah, we
We
were
love
looking at
him.
using Audacity just for something for work to record our first script. And then I was like, I heard that it was going to be spyware. And I'm like, oh no. And then I was searching that up just to double check, and turns out it was squashed.
Well, that makes
That's
my
from what I
life
remember.
so much easier because
Right?
Audacity was like there isn't anything that rivals Audacity, so I'm happy that Audacity.
The article
Audacity,
wasn't, like,
we love
on
you. This is-
Audacity.com, right?
This is not sponsored. We love Audacity.
Just making sure it's fair.
I
public.
love Audacity.
I love
Audacity.
Son of a bitch.
Well, that caught me off
You know what that
guard.
actually reminded me of? Okay, so I was in a call with some people the other day, and we were watching something, and we paused to talk about something, and I really just could not have given less of a shit about what they were talking about. It was
Just
just
let
like,
it rip.
no, I didn't let it rip. I just started shaving my arm
What?
because I wanted to show the
Why?
tattoo more. I don't know. I just wanted to shave my arm because it was like the hair was growing back
Oh
in.
my
Were you
god.
Rudy Giuliani, just shaving in public wherever
Just
you
shaving
go?
in public.
I'm not in public. I'm in my own
Next
room.
stream we see Jack on, it's gonna be his the color in his hair is gonna be leaking down his face.
All right.
Exactly. Jet black hair.
Oh my god.
Do you, th-
Just
oh,
some-
do you think
some
that's what
streaks.
Boris would do?
That's
I've
what
been
Boris
talking
would
about
do.
this. You know what? Let's talk about this a little bit.
I don't think the podcast knows about Boris.
No, okay, so like Boris is a character that I'm trying to make a thing. Because I think that people generally like him.
Boris is the best.
Boris is the best.
There you go. But I want to do like a north of, like we're planning on driving around North America. Meet me and I think Rock Liquor
Yep. Go.
next year if it's possible. But I want to do something as Boris. Like I want it to be like bullshit history basically, and like Boris actually finding out about the world. Oh my god, the world. Sorry, I choked. Yeah, I don't know. I think Boris is just a kooky old man who thinks he knows everything. And is just delusional, but he's also like a positive person, and
It's from his time
just
spent
also
in Bosnia.
yeah, exactly. But he also, I think his big thing is he doesn't like fight people on stuff. Well, he does a little bit, but he doesn't like fight them on stuff.
He's like Bob
Mhm.
Ross. He spent his time in the army, and now he's good.
There, yeah. Well, it's arguable. We still don't know. I don't
don't
think
know.
we've figured out if he has spent his time in the army, if he worked at a McDonald's in Bosnia, which he believes is Bosnia.
But
But it
it
was
sounds
actually
like
Ireland.
it's Ireland. Yeah.
Sounds like it's Ireland at the moment.
This is
and
Boris or Bob
this is
Ross?
Boris,
This
not
is
Bob
Okay.
Ross.
This is not Bob Ross.
Okay.
Was that in the new Netflix thing? I haven't watched it
I
yet.
don't know. I was
Full
like, wow, they
expose
didn't
on
highlight that.
Bob Ross actually committed war crimes in Sarajevo.
Sarajevo.
Do you think Bob Ross had, what was it, girl power when he sent military death squads to Ireland?
That's what he
Bob
was
Ross
known for
single-handedly
back then.
took on the IRA.
Yeah, we're just gonna
my
paint and
God.
everyone's gonna calm down. Everything's might be a happy accident.
I think
It's
you
okay.
should check over in that happy little bush over there.
Remember,
Oh,
we don't
no.
have mistakes,
Oh,
just
my
happy accidents.
There might be some guerrilla soldiers.
Guerrilla soldiers. Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Not those Irish guerrillas.
Not the Irish guerrilla soldiers.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see more of Boris though.
Oh,
That's
Boris
a
is
great
great. I
character.
love Boris.
I
It's
can't wait to
great.
see. I can't wait to see the comments on this podcast, as we've probably offended everyone. We're gonna have,
At least.
let's see, Keemstar fans,
Mhm.
Jake and Logan Paul fans,
Pretty much the entire
Bosnians,
world because of the
pretty much the
Poggers
entire
in
world.
bed.
If they happen to go back through your VODs, the Romanians will really be upset with me. And I don't hate anyone, by the way. Let's make
It's
that
all
clear.
Boris. Boris is the one that hates them all.
Boris doesn't
It's
hate
just a
anyone.
character.
Well, he does.
It's just a character.
I don't know. Boris is a weird man. I think Boris feels like, to me, the product of being fed ridiculously stupid information and just believing it. But it just so happens
So most
that
Facebook
I'm-
users.
there you go.
Oh my God.
But it just so happens that I'm stretching it further by making up even more ridiculous bullshit. It's not just me going, oh yes, oh the Earth, it is flat. You know, you're right, because I don't see a horizon. No. It's not about that. It's about going, yes, I lived in Bosnia, and the Romanians, they were bastards, always invading bloody Bosnia. Oh, what do you mean Bosnia's not an island? What are you talking about? Romania's an island to the east, and like, none of
Boris
that makes
is
any
the
fucking
type of
sense,
guy
and
to,
that's
like,
the fun
read
of it, right?
Read the headline and that's it.
Yeah,
That's it. You didn't
exactly.
hear, did you hear it's like some ridiculous like clickbaity headline and he's like, this is
He
the news.
only reads BuzzFeed.
right.
Yes.
To me, it's like, why do we listen to people who have such stupid fucking ideas about the world? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit that there was someone on Twitter that me and Cam both follow, and I won't say who it was, but they, and I actually really like their content. They're very good. They wrote a tweet and someone responded to it being like, don't make everything about yourself.
Oh, that one.
And I went to their profile because they had a bunch of replies of people being like, just shut the fuck up. Like, what are you talking about? You're so fucking stupid. I went to their profile. They're an absolute nut job. Their username is like @Tim2394.
Yeah, it's like a number profile.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck? You don't matter as much as any of the other people in that chat. Just block them.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
there's such a negative drain on everything. Fuck those people.
Speaking of
Fuck
negative
being
drains,
so negative to everyone.
Speaking of negative drains, I think Boris should start a boomer conspiracy meme page on Facebook.
Okay. So I have to re-download
yes.
Facebook.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Fuck.
Re-download your spy. Honey, it's 5 p.m. It's time to
Boris?
re-download your spyware.
Boris.
Boris
Yeah.
infiltrates the internet, goes down and like starts like being active in like these crazy communities.
Boris
Dude.
becomes the
Think he's
leader
just
of
potentially
ISIS.
a real person?
Oh my!
I could do that. I could set up a Boris Facebook account. It might get banned.
Okay, I'm happy you
because
said
it's not a real
Facebook
person.
account and not Boris takes over ISIS.
No, Christ, no.
No.
No. I don't side with the losers. We're more of a Taliban family
Oh,
over
no.
here.
Oh no!
I'm joking.
Oh.
We're not. I'm so joking. Oh my god.
All right, I think that's a good place to wrap things up.
I think that's a good place to stop.
Yeah. All right. Ginger, why don't you give the people why don't you tell the people where they can find you?
You can find me on twitch.tv/thisgingerhassoul. That's where I am sometimes. Yeah, slap it, baby.
I timed that perfectly for Jack to be rubbing lotion on his fucking arm.
What do you mean? Yeah.
I did the slow clap, so you just put your hand down while you're rubbing your arm, and it was just.
Oh, that
whack,
wasn't you?
whack, whack.
Rubbing lotion on my arm.
I literally thought you were going like this.
Oh my
No,
god!
I gotta keep
Anyway.
my
I'm so sorry. Keep going.
Moisturized.
Yes, twitch.tv/thisgingerhassoul. That's where you can find me. That's it. That's where I am. Sometimes I'm live, and we can hang out, be
Very
friends.
nice. Very nice.
Heck yeah.
Now, good
What have you been
old.
playing lately? You've been back on COD lately, hey?
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's been nice. Just a little stress reliever.
Yeah.
That's been Muck for me.
Oh, Muck's been
I'm
great.
sorry. I'll do my outro. I'm McWigan. You can usually not catch me on my Twitch at McWigan. McWigan. Twitter is McWigan TV at McWigan TV. That's it. YouTube. I don't upload. Oh wait, there might be a new plates video out by now.
Oh yes,
by the time
plates.
this video is released. So
Ooh.
Look, you might have seen it. If you go back, you'll know what's behind me, but
Gotta go on YouTube
I got
to
the
find out.
JFK plate.
Mhm.
What's this one?
What's this one? What's the one beside JFK?
Oh, you're gonna have
could
to
it
find out
be?
in the video. And unlike Metal's in the video, he's actually the more funny part of the video. Some of your jokes are fucking great.
Amazing. I cannot
At
wait
one
to
point
see that fucking video.
you say Jackie Kennedy looks like the one who got shot. Just a little spoiler.
I remember that part, yeah.
So you can find that there. And Cam, where can we find you?
You can find me everywhere under Unlike Metal. That's UNLIKEMETAL. Oh look, I haven't lost the step. I haven't lost the step in the 6 months that we've gone without it. Yeah, that's Unlike Metal everywhere. Mainly on my Twitter. That's where I'm most active. I love tweeting just dumb shit, and laughing at it with Twitter.
Hell yeah.
So you can find me there.
That's so fun.
I sometimes post on the Instagram, but you can mainly find me on my Twitch, where I stream. At least I try to stream 4 nights a week. When I'm working, it kind of varies, but you'll catch me there at least like 12 to 15 times a month. So.
And do you owe a Twitter shout out for the chick whose virginity you took for telling that story, or
I don't think
was that not part of the deal?
I'd have to ask her because her Twitter account is like her full name.
Don't shout
So
her
I'm not
out.
gonna shout out her name.
Don't.
But she knows who she is if
poor
she's
girl.
listening. So thank you for letting me tell the story.
Yeah, you're a legend.
love
by
you.
the way.
Yeah,
You're
you're
a
a fucking
legend.
legend. You're a fucking legend.
That's so funny.
All right. That's all for this episode. We'll catch you in like 2 weeks of your time. Thanks for stopping
Ciao.
by. Bye.
Ciao, mucho bene.
Hey. Bada bada boop. And we stop at the record.